Gynecomastia surgery, also known as male breast reduction surgery, is a procedure designed to treat gynecomastia, a condition where men develop enlarged breast tissue. This condition can occur due to hormonal imbalances, genetics, obesity, or certain medications, and it often leads to a more feminine appearance of the chest. The surgery aims to remove or reduce the excess glandular tissue and in some cases fat from the breasts to create a more masculine, flatter chest. Well, it's finally time to remove the thing that has been the reason for my biggest insecurities for 17 years. I'm finally having the gynecomastia surgery. So just got the call up that they're ready. They're a bit like early on schedule, a bit ahead of schedule. This is the first time that I'm ever gonna be put to sleep for surgery. So I'm a bit nervous, I gotta say. It was on my mind when I was trying to fall asleep yesterday. Like, I'm gonna be in such a vulnerable position with people operating on me. Like, it's just so weird to think about, but on the way to the surgery now. Got my hot girlfriend here with me. She's driving me. Privileged. So this is, what I'm talking about. In college, I was taping them down just so they wouldn't be able to be seen through my shirt. Even when I was in the swimming pool, every time I would be getting out of the hot tub, I would pinch them both so that they would, get hard and wouldn't be as noticeable. All these sorts of things. So it's something that I've thought about every single day since I was 13 years old. A lot of people, I usually get talked about body positivity and coming into acceptance and we're all different and all that. And that helped a lot, definitely. This isn't the end of the world. This doesn't cause you any health risks unless it could be a tumor or something.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's just something that has really greatly impacted my confidence since I was a young boy. And I'm finally now having the surgery in 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm incredibly excited. Hope you guys enjoy the ride. And if you're dealing with this, just know it's not the end of the world. And it's also okay if you have it. I think a lot of people just come into acceptance and that's great for them, but this is always something that I've really wanted to change about myself. All right, let's go. Let's hope I don't get refused this time again, last minute. It's been a bumpy road. If you guys remember, if you followed my Instagram last year, I was scheduled for surgery in November. Everything was, finished. I had an interview 2 months prior. Everything was, supposed to be good and dealt with. Then I show up to the clinic to have the surgery and they refuse to do it because I'm too big and large. That's what they told me. I didn't even get to see the plastic surgeon, only the anesthesiologist came to see me. And he said, I almost kind of want to, apologize. And I just couldn't believe it. I had taken time off. I had mentally prepared myself that my life was going to change. And everything. I went to the interview with the doctor 2 months ago. I told him my height. I told him my weight. He said, it's no problem. And I come there and the anesthesiologist says, we don't have the proper tools to help a 6'10", 160 kilogram guy. It's much different than a normal sized person and blah, 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 blah. And he's not willing to do the operation. I was just looking forward to having my life changed. That's what I've just been preparing myself for the past 2 months, that my life's gonna change for the better. I'm finally gonna have some confidence. I'm not gonna have these bitch tits anymore. Now it's just, it's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, I am again in the waiting room for the surgery, but this is exactly what happened last time. I was waiting and it was like half an hour after it was the supposed surgery time, and I was like, what's going on? And then I got seated down and, talked to me here in another waiting room, in another clinic, where they told me that they weren't gonna do the surgery. So I'm, again, just on the footsteps of the surgical room, and I sincerely hope, I don't get refused again. I mean, I've already paid for this and everything, so Please, 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 please. I'm so nervous right now that I'm not gonna be refused again. Fingers crossed. Everything is going on. Marked. And yeah. Day after the surgery went terrific. It was very strange. What's it called? With the anesthesiologist put through anesthesia, put down to sleep. It was an interesting experience. Like they did it through just medicine through my veins, not any gas. He made me breathe some oxygen, and when I started doing that, I just felt like. I felt drunk. I felt like I was getting drunk, like really drunk, and then just almost just like you're blacking out when you've drunk too much. And then I just woke up. I don't remember dreaming. I don't remember anything. And apparently when I woke up, I was just speaking English to the staff there. Wasn't speaking Icelandic. I don't remember that at all. I filmed some video of myself eating and drinking Powerade. Pretty funny. But as of how I'm feeling pretty sore. I was doing some laundry here, put some pressure on. I felt like, just a sting in my chest. Gotta be careful. I'm not allowed to take a shower until next Tuesday. I'm gonna be wearing these bandages until next Tuesday. Today is a Saturday. Had the surgery on a Friday. So still have some orange stuff on here from the surgery that they put on you. But I'll just have to use like a loincloth, or what's it called? Some sort of cloth to try to clean myself. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling, day number 1 after the surgery. 2 days post-surgery today. I am still in the wrapping here, and I feel very sore. Sleeping last night, we were in a hotel last night, didn't have the exact pillows that I'm used to sleeping with, and I just didn't sleep at all. And then we got home really early, and finally got some sleep, but it's very difficult to sleep because I'm so sore. I always sleep on my side. So yeah, I'm getting more and more sore, but getting these, things removed in a couple of days. Looking forward to that. The recovery period usually ranges from 1 to 2 weeks, but full recovery might take several months. My doctor told me that it's probably going to take at least 10 days away from work, and I think I'm just going to follow his advice. A lot of guys that I know that have had the surgery told me that they're just good the day after or 2 days after, and maybe that's what happened to them, but I think I'm just going to listen to the doctor and just to be safe with everything. I gotta say, I feel disgusting. I think I'm on day number, so the operation was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day number 4 of the recovery for this thing. I'm still all wrapped up and haven't been able to take a proper shower now since Friday morning. Only been taking like lower body showers and then trying to use a washcloth under my hands and washing my face and stuff, but it's just, I feel disgusting and I really want to get this thing off. I'm getting it taken off in approximately an hour. I cannot wait. I just feel disgusting. And I feel itchy below, and I feel just real uncomfortable. I feel like it's also sinking lower and lower. I keep trying to like take it up, but it doesn't want to stay up. I don't know what that is, why it's red or not, but yeah. Then I've also been taking a few peeks inside, and I can see I'm a bit bruised, but other than that, how am I feeling? Like yesterday, the only thing I did, I went to the pet store to get some cat litter. And then I went out for a half-an-hour walk, and I came back and I was so extremely tired that I had to take a 3-hour nap. Like my body's just like, I don't have any endurance for anything. I just get really tired because I think the body's just so focused on healing. Also, one thing I'm experiencing is like no libido. My libido's just sunken way down. And I think that's just due to the body just focusing on healing. Also, I don't feel very sexy like this. My bandages were just removed by a nurse, and it feels like such a relief. So the thing with this vest, I have to wear this compression vest for the next about 6 to 8 weeks. I think almost 2 months until I see my doctor. So I'm going to be wearing it 24/7. But she told me like when I wash it, I should then just be taking it easy back here at home. But it needs to be on here because not just for aesthetics, to increase blood flow, decrease inflammation, and like there's so many reasons why. So yeah, let's take it off because I'm gonna be taking a shower after this, my first proper shower in 4 days. So yeah, it feels like a literal truck ran over me. I just feel, yeah, you can see the bruising. But yeah, the nurse explained to me that because this was also like this was the extraction of the fat gland, but also liposuction. So like there was an incision point over here, and as well over here, and also below the nipple, like a smile, as well as here and over here. And yeah, you can see the bruising. I had more gyno on the right side than the left. So I think that would explain it, why it's so different. I understand that this is not the final result. This is not how it's gonna look in 6 to 8 weeks when the inflammation is gone. She like told me I'm at the highest point, most likely, of the inflammation right now. Just flexing my pecs is a bit uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go now, take a shower, my first proper shower, and I think I'm gonna shave the rest of the hairs here on my stomach because this just looks weird. Yeah, the cost of this surgery was a bit expensive. If I'm just gonna talk numbers here, it was 650,000 Icelandic kronas, which is in US dollars $4,542. So it's a bit on the expensive side, and it's a cosmetic surgery, so there's no insurance that's gonna pay it for me. So it's just something I had to bring out of my own pocket. And probably the reason for why I haven't had this surgery before is because of the cost. I first saw a plastic surgeon about this about 11 years ago, and he told me that I'd have to do not just a fat gland extraction, but also liposuction around the area. And that's what, the liposuction was the thing that's not covered by insurance, and that was going to be 300,000 Icelandic kronas, and that was 11 years ago. Now it's doubled in price. So it's been the main reason. I've seen 3 different plastic surgeons. They've all said that I need to have the liposuction as well. So I'll just trust their words on this. I'm not gonna just tell them only remove the gland and then have a horrific looking chest. It's estimated that about 30 to 50% of men experience gynecomastia at some point in their lives. So that's a pretty big number. So today it's officially been 1 week since I had the gynecomastia surgery. It's been, I've been taking about 2 naps a day. It's just been chilling, not going to work. I'm still very sore. I'm very swollen, but I feel I feel like a big difference each day. So like I'm getting more and more energy as the days go by. Like yesterday I went for a 35-minute, 40-minute walk, and then also cleaned the entire apartment, did laundry, and like my energy levels have been increasing day by day, which is good. And today I'm actually gonna go to the gym, and yeah, so see you guys maybe in a week. It's been a week and a half now since the surgery. I really feel like the swelling is going down, but I still, when I swipe here, I can't feel this. I can barely feel this. I'm all just numb. It's definitely different. Very different. As soon as I started getting it, about 13, 14 years old, I started reading about it and saw that it's The only way to remove it is surgery. It's caused by hormonal imbalance. That's the reason. And just during puberty, sometimes your estrogen is more higher than the testosterone, and your body's changing, and it can have this effect. I remember I was 186 centimeters. Still, my voice still hadn't dropped, and I was getting these man boobs, if you will, and it was such a huge part of my insecurities. Going to when I started experiencing the symptoms, when I started noticing that I was developing enlarged male breast tissue, that was when I was about 13 years old. And it quickly became my biggest insecurity, like out of everything that I've ever experienced. Not only was I being bullied because of my height, also because of my enlarged breast tissue. And it was a terrible time during elementary school, like grades 7 to 10, where just, especially in grade 8 or 9, where I was just constantly thinking about what it would be if the world didn't have me in it, because I was just so depressed because of both the bullying from the height and this, and it's just, my confidence was just so low that I just constantly every day thought about taking my own life. Not a good thing for a teenager to be experiencing. It's a dark time, a very dark time. But then I got into lifting, my confidence rose, but I still always had this. Very intrigued by the fact when the doctor asked when I got this, and I said 13, so it's juvenile gynecomastia, but it can also happen due to steroid abuse. But I assure you, I was not doing steroids at 13 years old, believe me. But the doctor also told me something interesting, that it can also develop due to cannabis consumption. So if you're smoking weed, you can develop man boobs. And that explains it. And I was like, what? Cannabis? Why? So apparently cannabis raises the estrogen in your body. And so that explains why the weed smokers that I know are also goddamn emotional. Just kidding. What's going on, guys? So I just took a shower. Today it's 3.5 weeks since the surgery. I just did my first dedicated chest workout. And things are looking good. I just took the seam for the hole where they did the liposuction here fell off. So, or just naturally came off. I don't know, but it seems like the wound is healed. Still a lot of swelling. Still a lot of swelling. This is still not looking like the final product, but it's definitely an improvement. And I'm still so insanely swollen here and here, everywhere. So this is the status 3.5 weeks after the surgery. Like I said, just did my first chest workout. Maybe we'll do some pecs. But while I do this, while I squeeze my chest, I can definitely I feel something here. I feel something pulling, so cool stuff. It's been 103 days since the surgery. It is now November 27th. I had the surgery on August 16th. I gotta say, the results have been amazing. You can see in a sweater like this, my nipples aren't popping out like a sore thumb. I love it. I love being able to wear clothes now, and I don't have to think about it constantly or be pinching my nipples so that they'll get hard, so I can wear something in public that I'm really fond of and want to look good in. It's just amazing. I met with a doctor about 2 weeks ago again, just for a checkup after the surgery. And he was really happy with everything. The only thing, there's a tiny bit of scar tissue under here that's pulling the nipple down, but he told me that I can just basically massage that away. Just be massaging, I can be rough, everything's healed. All the seams have completely healed and gone very well. And I gotta say, my confidence is just on another level when it comes to this. Honestly, the only regret that I have is that I didn't do it sooner. And I'm also actually really happy that I didn't go to that prior place that rejected me. I'm really happy that I went to a better, bigger quality, more quality, better doctor's place to have this. The doctor who performed the surgery on me, his name is Christian, an absolute professional, amazing surgeon. Just, I'm I'm so grateful for it. But also on another note, this extra confidence is actually giving me the confidence to enroll in a bodybuilding competition. I have been dieting down. I've lost 25 kilograms since roughly around the surgery, maybe 2 months prior from the surgery, from that starting point. And I'm now about 5 months out from my first bodybuilding show. I'm gonna be up on stage. Strange to see a 6'10" guy up on stage in bodybuilding, but that's gonna be something new, something that I've always wanted to do. And then I'm gonna jump back into strongman. I guess I can show you just here how it's looking right now. So yeah, this is what my chest is looking like now. As you can see, there's still some scar tissue that's pulling this one down, but I can just rub that. It should go away with time. It feels like a new chapter almost after the surgery. But that's just me, and I know this is putting a lot of emphasis on just looks, but I feel like I can't stress enough that I just did this cosmetic surgery for me. I didn't do it to impress anyone or anyone else. It's something that I've always wanted to do. But if you have gyno and you're not sure if you want it or not, the decision is 100% yours. If you're happy with how you look, more power to you. You should be happy. You shouldn't be shamed into doing anything. Never. I would rather be motivated, and if this is something that you really want, then I definitely recommend it. But if you have that body positivity in your mind and you're happy with how you look, and as long as you're still healthy, then more power to you. I did have some people express some fears to me that, maybe having one cosmetic surgery will lead me to want another and another and another, but so far I'm not having any temptations to get anything else done. I'm pretty happy with how I am and how I look, and the only thing I want to change is just through food and diet and exercise. Food and diet is the same thing, but yeah, food and exercise and sleep and recovery. So yeah, guys, that's the video. Gynecomastia surgery, my experience with it. Yeah, this has been my experience with a gynecomastia surgery, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press a like and help the algorithm. Leave a comment to help the algorithm even more. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. And hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week, and get closer to your goals, and stay happy, and get better and do your best every day.